Alright guys, so this morning when I woke up, I had already planned that I'm going to do the 7 skills to be rich in affiliate marketing. Now, before I get going into that, I was like, you know what, I really need to have my cup of coffee or else I'm not going to be able to do this video. So I thought, you know what, let's just take this glass of coffee and show you what I mean and how these things tie into each other. So sure, I could take this pot of coffee, I can pour it into this glass like this. This is a decent glass of coffee. This will get the job done, you know. It tastes alright, but it'll get me caffeinated and I'll be on my way, right? But hold on. Alright, see, so I wanted a chilled coffee. Now, I could have left the coffee as it is, but if I didn't put the ice in here, you know, it would have gotten all lukewarm and kind of nasty. So now it's not going to. Even better, right? It's getting there. So hold on, just one more thing. Alright, now we have all the things together that are gonna make this coffee the best that's gonna work for me, right? We got the glass, we got the coffee itself, we got the ice, and we got the creamer. Now this is what I'm saying. So you gotta have all these skill sets in line, right? Just like this coffee. It needs all these things in line that are gonna make it the best coffee that it can be, AKA the best affiliate marketer that you can be. And once you utilize it, now that is rich. Before we get going in this video, please hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you can keep getting videos from me. More importantly, hit the like button, guys, because if you hit the like button, it helps the video get out, and that means that you're helping people. Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 7 skills that will make you rich in affiliate marketing. But honestly, you can use these skills individually and become rich, or you can use them in combination like I did with the coffee example, and you can make a mega online business for yourself. Now, with that being said, the reason why these things will work individually is because the more modern technology gets and the more modern the world gets, the business and the markets have to adapt to that, so then they have to follow suit. These skills will get you through this modern day and age and stand the test of time for sure. Now, if this is your first time ever seeing a video from me, my name is Chris Lee, and I make video content on affiliate marketing and online business to make a passive income. So without further ado, let's get into the goods. So let's go ahead and talk about skill number 1, which is being able to build an audience online. Doing this is the basis of any business, guys. I don't care if it's a physical or digital business, big or small. If you guys do not know how to cultivate an audience online, you are costing your business a lot of money and you're leaving a lot of money on the table by not honing this skill. I cannot stress enough that having this skill is a huge asset to any business, whether it's your own or if you're working for another company. Businesses need people that can build audiences. So you guys need to realize how powerful this is. If you guys are not wanting to do an online business, you can actually freelance for other companies and they will hire you to go out and build an audience for them, and they will give you a lot of money to do this because they know how valuable it is to have customers in their business, just like any business owner does. Now, here's the other cool thing. Think about when Nike approaches an influencer like on Instagram and they just say, hey, make a quick video of you wearing our shoes, and they pay them thousands and thousands of dollars just to make that one little video. And it's because of the fact that they have built an audience that they can reach out to, which is going to bring them more money. So being able to build an audience online is what's going to be the deciding factor from a company staying a small and irrelevant company to a big one that keeps growing, that keeps bringing in customers and selling products for years and years to come. And that's even when they stop promoting the offer or the product. So if you are someone that loves social media or even interested in finding out about that, I would definitely look into honing this skill set because it can bring you a lot of money for years and years to come. I'm talking like 6 to 7 figures if you really go for it. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about skill set number 2, which is going to be copywriting, guys. Now, if you've never heard of copywriting, basically what it is being able to sell with the written word. Not a lot of people know about this skill or that you can even make money from it, but in fact, it is one of these skills that will make you a lot of money for years and years to come, even through a depression. Don't believe me? Well, let me just tell you something. On average, you see about 2,000 to 3,000 forms of copywriting every single day. You see them on websites you visit, you see them in sales offers, you see them in emails, like if you get an email from Best Buy, you see them in ads, whether that's a video on YouTube or an image on a website. You see them on Instagram, you see them on Facebook posts, and you even see it in YouTube video script. Yeah, that's right. There's actually a method behind all of this madness that you're seeing. Now, I'm not sure why copywriting doesn't get as much attention attention as it should because people are making a lot of money off of this. Probably my guess would have to be that it's maybe a boring subject. I'm not too sure, although I know a lot of people that love writing. But rest assured that you can consider this a sniper in your arsenal, and it is vital for your success. Because if you're someone that does like to write and maybe you want to start a blog, this can be huge because you write such good blog articles already, and then you can slide in there some affiliate offers, which is sales copy, and it wouldn't even feel salesy to the reader because of how natural it flows because you are such an awesome writer. So when you hone this skill, you're not only going to make money for yourself, but you can also venture out and make money for other businesses, and this is going to make you rich. So let's talk about skill number 3, which is going to be buying traffic. So what that means is that you're going to be paying to advertise for your business and move traffic, aka people and customers, to buy products or services. So it's kind of like newspapers, radio, TV ads, billboards, things like that. But there's a new way to do things now. And it's not going to cost you a fortune like it would to be put up a billboard or pay for a TV ad, because now there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Google, there's YouTube, there's all these different digital platforms to go and advertise what you want. And on top of that, there's also influencers. And so pretty much what an influencer can do for you is advertise your product or service or shout you out if you're trying to become an influencer within their niche. So pretty much how this works is using these online platforms, you pay for the advertisement, and then you can make an immediate return on that money. So unlike the old ways where you had to use radio and TV and things like that, first of all, you would have to pay tons of money just to get that advertising shot and then on the TV and then get the airtime. But then you'd have to just wait for people to come into your store. But now what you can do is you can actually redirect them to your online store or your website and have them purchasing an item within minutes or even seconds within seeing that advertisement. So before I move on, I just want to note one thing, guys, that this skill is a very, very high income skill. It does take some time to learn, but it is so lucrative if you learn it. There are tons of businesses that would kill to have a professional advertiser. It would bring tons more customers to them. So if you guys would like to know more about this skill, go ahead and click the card up here, and I did a full video on paid traffic and you'll get a lot more detail on that. But let's move on to skill number 4, which is online marketing with organic traffic. So unlike the paid traffic where you're kind of just spitting out ads to people, cold traffic, this one's going to involve warm traffic because you're actually understanding the ideal customer and using that information to create a very highly effective sales process to make them buy. So this type of marketing is the process of getting people that don't know who you are to be very interested in what you're offering, whether that's a product or a service, and from there converting them and thus getting money. So with this one, you're definitely tying all the pieces that we talked about together, and you're building the audience, you're doing the copywriting, you're knowing how to do advertisement, and another important step, which is building sales funnels, which is definitely a skill that you should also learn. But that right there is the recipe to building a very successful and lucrative online business. It's hands down one of those skills that no matter where you are or what industry you're in, it's absolutely necessary when creating an income. And it's one of those skills that also people are going to be crawling over each other just to get a hold of you to do that. So number 5 is going to be time management. Now, this one skill is vital to you guys implementing and honing, and it's increasingly one of the hardest things for people to do as the digital age progresses and social media progresses. Because as technology starts advancing, it starts to become like literally an extension of us, right? And here's the thing, guys, with notifications from Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and our just general attention being split into 50 different directions all the time, it's really, really hard to concentrate and to keep focused on the tasks that we need to do. And there has to be a way to fix it. And there is, but you really have to commit to it. So one of the ways to fix this is to just simply shut off the notifications, guys. Eliminating those distractions, start planning out our week, planning out our day, and getting some kind of priority list and some way to execute something that we can get done every single day throughout the day. And that's how we're going to progress. So I know that might be easier said than done, but this is how we're going to do this. Well, we're first going to shut off the notifications on your phone and on your computer. So when you're doing work, you're not getting distracted. And the second thing that we're going to do is we need to build an environment that's going to push away all the things that distract us and not getting work done. So for example, if you got a really cluttered desk, you need to go ahead and clean that off. Don't have a bunch of things everywhere. Don't have your phone and your tablets out and a bunch of notebooks. Like, clean it off. Get a nice clean work environment. Get it blank so that you're focused on what's in front of you. And another good way to not get distracted is to actually wake up early. Wake up before everybody else is, so that way you can just focus on you and what you need to do without everybody else being up and in your environment and trying to get in the way of what you're trying to do. And of course, last but not least, coffee. Yep, this will get you really focused, engaged in every single thing that you're doing. Promise you, if you don't drink coffee, do it. It's a miracle worker. So I think the big takeaway here is that you need to take your time seriously. Your time is your time. You only have time. If you don't have money to invest in what you want to do, you need to invest with your time. So you need to take that time very seriously. This makes the difference from becoming a highly effective person and just an average working person. So with that said, if you want to know more about time management, I actually did a video on how to get shit done, and it's up here in the card. Go ahead and click it and you can check that out. So before I get into these last two subjects, I really want to mention, like seriously just for a moment, that none of this stuff will matter and it won't get you anywhere unless you hit the like button on this video, guys. Because if you hit the like button on this video, you're going to be getting it out to more people, which means you are providing value, which means you are sharpening a skill. So on another note, I just want to say that when I'm making these videos, I put in a lot of research on my own to make sure I'm talking about these topics very informatively for you. And I also base them on my own experiences. But what I also do is I go and I check out other videos that are within the same topic that I'm talking about. And I came across Dan Locke's video on this. And, you know, I was really gonna talk about two other subjects that had to do specifically with affiliate marketing, but there was a couple things that he said in his video that I really wanted to mention. And of course, give credit to him for, you know, inspiring me to talk about this. But all this stuff that I'm talking about won't really matter unless we figure out a way to, you know, sustain and grow the wealth that we end up getting from mastering these skills. So number 6 on the list is financial literacy. So what this means is being able to look at your financial statements, or in other words, your business statement and your income statement, and understand what's happening and why. So it's kind of like in school when you have a report card. It's like that, your financial report card that you look at month to month, year to year, stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that you need to be an accountant of any kind at all. But what I'm saying is you need to have a basic understanding on how to look at what's going in and what's going out and how to balance everything. Because if you're not doing this, you're just gonna keep spending money on advertising and you're not gonna know where things are coming from and you're not gonna even know if it's worth doing what you're doing. And most importantly is we need to know how to make that money grow. So with that said, you guys all need to understand certain terms and how they work. Remember, financial literacy, that means this is a language. We're talking about financial language here. So you're gonna wanna learn terms like credit score, ROI, meaning return on investment, profit and loss, capital gain, capital loss, depreciation, things like that. So one cool takeaway that I got from that video is that you have to understand the language because you can't improve something that you cannot measure. So honing the skill in financial literacy is extremely important to master if you wanna be rich in general, not just in affiliate marketing. And number 7, the last one, the most important one of all of these, right? Because nothing is gonna happen if you do not get this one skill down. And that is mastering your mindset, guys. Again, I'm gonna highlight the most important skill. If you guys have not taken anything away from this video, please take this one in, write a note, put it on your wall. Master your mindset, guys. Mastering your mindset is everything when it comes to anything and becoming successful at it. I don't care if you're trying to just learn guitar or you're trying to make money. You need to get your mindset right or else you're never going to be good at something. Your mindset can be your greatest asset or your worst enemy. And part of this also means keeping your emotions in check because there's gonna be some times where you just feel super down, like I can't do this. I suck at this. I'm never gonna get any better. I'm not gonna find the result I'm looking for. And then there's other times where you're just like, I'm gonna go 12 hours straight and I'm grinding on what I'm doing and you're super motivated and you're just getting stuff done, right? That has to do with not only our mindset, but also our emotions. And when we start feeling a negative way, we gotta find a way to snap ourselves out of it and get back on track. Now, of course, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I still let my emotions get in the way of me sometimes, and my mindset slips too. But the thing that's gonna separate me from the next person is that I'm constantly gonna be mindful of that, whether sometimes it works and it doesn't, but the fact that I'm training my mindset to be different, it's gonna give me the edge to be successful, not only in affiliate marketing, but anything I do in life, whether that's a hobby or whatever. If you can manage to just kind of separate yourself from the emotion for a second and see it for what it is and be critical, that's gonna help you kind of get out of that negative mindset and keep pushing you forward to make a positive change. So one of the biggest killers in the whole mindset game is the procrastination. How many times have you sat there and started doing a project and then you get distracted, right? You get distracted by YouTube, you get distracted by Netflix, whatever it is. Time just kind of slipped through your fingers and you're just like, where the hell did my day go? I didn't get anything done. I'm so unproductive. And it gets you really down because you just don't feel like I don't have it in me to be successful. Like there's something wrong with my mind that I can't wrap around. And I'm telling you, it's your procrastination. So one thing that I really recommend to get out of procrastination is coffee. Like for real, like that's what I use. But it might be something else for you. It could be yoga, it could be working out, it could be meditating, whatever it is, it could be journaling. Do whatever it is that gets you out of that procrastination zone. And the thing about procrastination, it creates this limiting belief that I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I won't be good enough. I'm a waste of time. All I do is waste time. It's that limiting belief that starts festering and creating all these negative emotions that don't get us up and going. Or let me know if this sounds like you. If there's a lot of people in your life that believe in you, but you don't believe in yourself. And again, that has to come down to not managing your emotions, not managing the procrastination, and not taking action in what you want to do in your life. So all of these things are mindset. It's a mindset skill. You guys have to manage your mindset. And there's tons of resources to go out and do this. You have people like Gary Vee, where he has a book, Crush It, or Think and Grow Rich, or Straight Line Leadership. There's all kinds of great books to start training your mind to switch gears, guys. And you just have to get out there and start doing it. You guys are sitting here on YouTube watching a video by me when you could open up a new tab on Amazon, start ordering a book to switch your mindset. So guys, those are the 7 skills that will make you rich in affiliate marketing, but also just in your life in general. Now guys, I really hope you got a lot of value out of this. I hope that some stuff sank in and maybe your eyes are opened up. And if it did, please comment below and let me know. What are you guys struggling with? What skill would you guys like to work on? I really would like to know. I'll comment back. I comment back on everything. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can keep getting videos from me. My name is Chris Lee, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.